My condemnation of what happened last night is total, and obviously we are conducting our investigations to ascertain responsibilities, and after that, as you have seen, Minister Crosetto authorized the ship Fasana to approach in order to clearly ensure assistance or aid if needed to people who might be in danger, also if the use of military force is not planned. But I want to reiterate what I think about this matter. Because all this is gratuitous, dangerous, irresponsible, there is no need to risk one's own safety. There is no need to enter a war zone to deliver aid to Gaza, which the Italian government and the relevant authorities could have delivered in a few hours. So I also think there needs to be a call for responsibility from everyone, especially when it comes to members of the Italian Parliament, because I remind you that members of the Italian Parliament are paid to work in the institutions, not to force the institutions to work for them. So, if the issue is the aid can be delivered safely. We have offered all our willingness to ensure the aid could be delivered safely. The Israeli government made a proposal, if the issue is the aid, to deliver the aid to the port of Ashkelon. The response was negative. Now Minister Tajani, who is here if you want any further details, is working on another mediation proposal, which is to deliver this aid to Cyprus, to the Latin Patriarchate of Jerusalem, which assumes the responsibility of delivering it. It is a proposal on which it seems there is consensus from the Cypriot government, the Israeli government, and, of course, the Italian government. We are waiting for a response from the flotilla, and I hereby truly appeal to everyone's responsibility, because we cannot risk people's safety to undertake initiatives that, let's be honest, seem primarily aimed not at delivering aid but at creating problems for the government. Because what is the alternative if we don't accept this proposal to force Israel's naval blockade? And then what should the Italian government do? Send our navy and declare war on Israel? It seems to me that things are getting a bit out of hand, so I appeal to everyone's sense of responsibility, including the forces political, their parliamentarians. Now we need to defend the safety of people, and we need to help the institutions of the Italian Republic to find the solutions we are working on which we have availability, so that no further risks are taken, and therefore my appeal now is to responsibility. How much do incidents like the one with the flotilla then prevent or slow down a peace process that is more complex, complicated, and independent? But look, then I think that here we must tell the truth. I am not stupid. I see what is happening. What is happening, specifically in Italy, does not aim to alleviate the suffering of the local population. It aims to attack the Italian government. So what is the aim? Is the aim to block Italy? Will there be more episodes of violence? Will there be a very complex public order situation? This will not bring any results for the population of Gaza. Or does someone think that Hamas will release the hostages because the USB is calling a strike? No, let's be serious. So I know what is happening. I see it. It seems objectively irresponsible to use an issue like the suffering of the Palestinian people to attack the Italian government, but I realize that probably the Italian opposition, not having significant issues to mobilize on at home, looks for them in Palestine. Nonetheless, we will continue to do our serious work to also resolve the Gaza issue. So I have to ask, let's say not to you but to the opposition. In that case, is it believed that Italy should, to protect these people, send its navy ships and declare war on Israel? On this I expect a very clear answer from the leaders of the opposition parties who have their parliamentarians on board these ships, because I want serious answers, otherwise we are playing. The problem is that here we are not playing bocce because we are talking about a war, and therefore it is dangerous what happens and we need to be serious. So I ask everyone for seriousness. Tell me what is believed that Italy should do in the various scenarios that may materialize.